Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Melissa here. Happy Friday. Shout out to those of us who are happy that it's Friday. I know I'm happy it's Friday. Welcome to Sippin and Just Saying, and it's a special edition because it's a family affair today, okay? I have my little cousins, they babies, they my baby cousins. No, I'm just kidding. They're not babies. But anyway, y'all, it is a family affair. We're going to have fun tonight like we always do, but I can't wait to see how it's going to be with my cousins here. And so one thing that I always tell y'all, especially when we're talking about scammers online and everything, y'all got to kind of, when y'all dropping money and stuff, y'all got to really make sure people are people. And so I have my family here and we're going to do like we normally do, have all the conversations. Some stuff we're going to recap only because I want to hear what they got to say about it. So, and then there's new stuff coming up too. So I'm going to introduce them one by one as they come up. These are my two cousins. We have another cousin who is having technical difficulties, to say the least. And it's funny because she is hilarious. And I don't even know if she's going to be able to. We just don't know. We just don't know because she's having issues. Now, let me look at the chat. Then getting on. Okay. So it looks like my boy cousin is going to be coming on too. So I'm just shooting the breeze. Welcome to Sippin and Just Saying. We're going to have fun. Hey, Velma. Hey, Melissa and everyone. Well, y'all, first up is my cousin, Talea. I want you guys to introduce her. I'm going to introduce her right now. Give me a thumbs up if you're ready to come up. She don't hear me. She's coming up. I was like, give me a thumbs up. And she was in
I don't know how to do this.
Just this. That's a thumbs up. Y'all so nervous. Y'all, okay. So as a what's the word? Whatever the word is, not a caveat, but as a side note, they are not YouTube personalities, all of that. Now, my one cousin, if he jumps on, he's all about the social media. So if he comes up, definitely. But these two that are coming up right now, listen, I told her to give me a thumbs up, and she's sitting up there like,
I was looking for the emoji.
So yeah, a thumbs up is just a thumbs up. But y'all, welcome. This is my first cousin, Talea. All right. And then coming up is my other cousin. So my two separate uncles, and these are their daughters. And so we have Talea, and then now coming up is Christina. Y'all like the claps?
You said Christina.
Welcome, y'all. Are y'all nervous?
No.
I am.
Well, you be on camera all the time. Talea is. She's like, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I don't know. So, how y'all doing? What are y'all sipping on?
Okay.
Water. If it's water, that's fine.
Water,
I am sipping on some Ace Pineapple cider.
Nice.
I had a Coke Zero, but I needed all of that before them kids walked out the door.
Oh, where'd they go?
Ron took them out to ride the bikes and stuff like that.
Oh, a bike. Vanille is water over here. Shannon's like water over here. And then Vanille went to go get shoot me a thumbs up when you're ready, Lindell. We'll keep talking. Vanille went to the store, girl. So I said, bring me, I just need an adult beverage. So you know he gonna come back with all the cases.
All of them. No case.
All of them.
No case left behind.
No case. Like I didn't ask you for all of that.
Right.
So rough week, good week, crazy week. How y'all been?
I would say rough week for me.
Yeah.
Rough week.
Getting better.
The better.
Yeah.
It's better because I can smell what
Look
you're
at that smile.
cooking.
Right.
Sassy.
Yes.
Sassy. Come on. All right. Thumbs up when you're ready. So towards the end of the live, I do want to highlight. Is he ready? I can't tell. Did he give me thumbs up? Okay. Y'all, this is my
There go my big brother.
Big cousin. Y'all, and I'm older than all of them, okay? But they all, I don't know, they keep me in check. But anyway, this is Lindell walking around giving us a TikTok real quick or something.
Right?
What's up, cuz?
I'm trying to find some better light.
Yeah, you good. We got time. We just chit-chatting, trying to figure out. You good. That's good. Trying to figure out what everybody is sipping on. Welcome to Sippin and Just Saying, my regular Friday evening show where I just kick back and we talk about everything and nothing. And this is really a dream because I have reached out to all of you, I think, but if I didn't reach out to y'all, I definitely reached out to y'all in my head because I wanted to start a podcast called The Cousins or something with the cousins or just something. Because if y'all don't know, I come from a family of clowns. Every single last one of them, from the top,
very different
clowns. And I just think it was going to be great content tonight. And I think it's going to be great in the future. And what I do on my show, when I want people to come back, I just tell them, I'll see you next week. So let's go. Now, Lindell, Shelley is supposed to come on, but she is very tech challenged.
Not.
She had us cracking up for the last 10 minutes trying to figure out life. And so she probably ain't going to make it. She probably ain't going to make it on here. But shouts out to her. Hopefully she come and hopefully my husband will get here with my drink. So, anyway, so let's get to the first thing. So what I do is I just throw out some things and we comment on it. All right. We're going to dive in deep. So make sure no kids around with y'all. We don't have little kids, but they do.
Hey,
It's whatever. I'm just looking out for your nieces and nephews. Okay. All right. This is the first meme. Listen, I don't know if you saw this. I'm gonna keep calling you Cookie. I know I am.
You can call me Cookie. I was surprised you introduced me as Christina and not Cookie. I was like, okay.
No, I know I'm gonna say Cookie.
You can say
Your
Cookie.
husband shared this, right? And the first thing I said was, "Hell no!" Nah. Did you see it?
Oh Lord.
I think
I know what you're talking about. I did. And I said, what in the hell? No.
No.
I'm like, never
have I thought about it? Have I, whether it was a friend, a cousin?
Hey, hold on. I done heard some experiment. Hey, listen, I done heard a lot of experimentation in my day.
No, ma'am. No ham. No turkey. Now here's the thing. Let's keep it real. Lindell. We're not talking about you and your experiences, okay?
No, I'm just saying. I done heard a lot of women that heard a lot of women.
No.
That's not life.
Never was interested. I'm cutting y'all off. I got to fix that. Never have I ever been interested in that. That was not a part of my experimentation. I experimented with a lot, but that was not one. So when I saw Ron put that, I said, oh no, who does he know? Where?
Right.
Who? What? Where? All right, Talea, you first. What's your first juggler reaction? She like,
oh my gosh. I know a lot of people that have. Not
that's
live, but I know a lot of people that have.
They're friends?
College.
Yep.
A lot.
Yep.
Let's Reborn said
last years of people's last years of high school. You find
y'all
stuff
experiment.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
really?
Y'all free.
I know, man.
Oh yeah.
I'm telling you,
not
when he said that, and I mean, to be honest with you, yes, of course, we hear stories, and especially with TikTok being popular, like a lot of people. What's that one TikTok I've seen? Like, oh, when my mom keeps asking me why my best friend keeps wanting to spend the night or whatever. I did, yeah, that's a thing. The whole sleeploover thing, but that's
spend the night.
Not spend the night.
Spend the night.
Not spend the night.
Spend the night. Bless said, is that fair to ask of men then? Good question.
Hey.
Good question.
Good question. What y'all doing?
Best friend.
Farting and playing Madden. And laughing about it. Like, I don't know why fart is so funny to us. It's the funniest thing on the planet. I don't know why.
So y'all not experimenting like that?
Hell no.
Or watching other stuff
together?
No. It's weird because you can't even, like, man, we only want you playing slow songs around us.
That's true. I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? I get away with it with my son because I'm in my damn car.
Right.
But other than that, nah, we look at you crazy. It was crazy because we was at one dude, how long time ago we all playing a game, and this dude put on, hey man, look at this chick on this porn, and everybody looked at this nigga like, yo, what the? It's 4 niggas in the house. Why you putting on porn?
Right.
So we was like, all right then, dog, we gonna holler at you, bro.
Wow. That does make sense. Yeah. You know what? I forgot to tell y'all, my little channel is monetized. So I do got to make sure y'all you can cuss, but just slow. And I think you can say the N word. I think you can.
Oh, my bad.
No. You good. You good.
I mean, you call the whole N word right now.
Yeah. But you're good. You good. The biggest thing is you can't say the S word like ending yourself. You get that? But none of the topics. None of the topics are anything like that.
Oh,
so
my bad.
when Ron shared that, I was like, I don't know who he hanging around, but at least in my circle, no ma'am.
Nah, but I know girls, and I'm mad because I knew one girl and she asked me to go out of town with her friend. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna stay home. And she was like, oh, you missed it. And I'm like, oh my God.
Shay said, don't front, men be experimenting. Hey Shay, where you been?
Hey, I was about to get off. All I heard was Shay. I was like, wait a minute, I got to go.
I looked at the picture though. I ain't gonna lie. I had to look at the picture.
Hey, that thing had to scare me for a minute. Boy, I was like, wait a minute.
I looked at the picture. I'm like, Shay, wait a minute.
I was like, I don't feel safe anymore.
Right? No, this is not a safe space. Like Missy setting me up. Like, no.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. He's like anti.
No, we are no. Ain't no way in the world nobody doing no circle jerks around here.
So men okay. But I think girls just by nature, I mean, this is not a homo thing or whatever, but we'll be like, your butt big. No, yours bigger than mine. And then like friendly showing and whatever. But
oh yeah. Y'all do weird stuff. Like
that's weird to you?
That's weird?
Girl, look at
let me tell you why. Because women to get shaved, they be like, "Oh, girl, I get shaved. Oh, let me see." Like, what do you mean? Let me see.
Shelly, hold on, Lindell. Shelly, you gotta tell the thing to allow your camcorder. Yes, I can see you there, but we can't see you. So, and it's not even telling me that I can add you. Let me see what happens. Edit name. Yeah, you got to go back and do your settings. So anyway, and my husband thinks it's weird too and it's a double standard because we talk about everything, us girls. So the chat knows. So y'all know, like we have more girls than boys. So when all of us are together, you got 3 girls and then my husband and the 2 boys. So 2 girls, whatever, however many kids I got. And so
I lost count too. Don't worry about it.
Right. And then there's Janae. So it's like whatever. But my point is, Vanell be like, do y'all have to? Like right now? Is this what we're doing? And so you think it's weird. Y'all think it's weird.
Yeah, because y'all do stuff that like I'm talking between that and y'all just walk around funny in front of each other. Like brothers ain't trying to walk around and it draws just by, hey, what's up? You know, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Again, my son walk around the house. I'd be like, bruh. And you know what I mean? So
yeah, but y'all got a whole bachelor's pad going on.
Straight bachelor's pad. I'm talking about that thing funky right now too.
Listen, straight bachelor's pad. We doing it.
And I try to keep my side clean, but man. I walk by his room like, golly, nigga, y'all want to clean that? Oh.
Right.
He be inviting people over and stuff.
That's the only time that's how I know his girl coming over. When I walk in the house and I smell fabuloso, oh, you got company coming today. Okay.
Exactly. So it's just a bunch of farting and goofing off and all of that when y'all.
Yeah, we do stupid stuff. We do stupid stuff like that. Like I promise you, it's just games and argument over sports, stuff like that. We don't be walking around and say, "Hey man, I shaved the left side of my nuts. You want to see?" Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah.
Y'all. Do you know that one boob is bigger than the other? Nigga, what? Huh?
Yes. And even though
can you see it?
I was just about to say, even the grown ones, the top 3 are grown, and they listen. She'll show me in a minute. And I'm like, oh, child, that's just stretch marks. It's just because it's growing or whatever. Yeah, yep. And they grown and married and everything, so it don't matter. Super esteemed by donating to the Cash App. Thank you. That's so sweet. Trash Can Waves. Thank you for reminding everybody to hit that Cash App or the Super Chats or whatever. So this will be interesting, Lindell. Lindell as a man and as a sports commentator person, whatever. And then for you, Talea, as a former coach, as a mom, and then for you, Cookie, also wife of a coach, also who has coached, but also we sports connoisseurs. Now, this next story is making waves, and we talked about it last week. It was a whole great big thing, and I should bring up the swimsuit one too. I'm gonna find that. But anyway, this Miss Thing right here, she can't help it.
Hey, listen. Hey,
she can't help it.
Listen. Listen.
She can't help it.
I don't see what the problem is. I don't see what the problem is.
You don't see what the problem is.
I don't see what the problem is.
So last week, some people were saying, and men, we had a man, and he was going back and forth with us. He felt like
I do not see what the problem is.
Hold on, she's saying, can I send a different link? It's not the link; it's your settings. It's not the link. You have to authorize your camera. Y'all can talk.
So I seen her TikTok, and she dressed like that all the time. Like,
right?
She got a TikTok.
She also has a husband.
Does she?
She does. They have like they whole little handshake before she go out there and everything.
Oh, I didn't know that. I like her even more now.
Yeah,
too.
And she always dressed like that.
And the thing is, when you look at her, because they showed different pictures of how she used to dress, and when you look at it, it don't matter what she have on. She's a nice
body,
looking
yaddy.
She got body yaddy. Like get off her.
Yeah.
So the guy last week was saying she's a distraction to the sport, and I was like, no.
That's only weird dudes. That's only weird dudes who don't know how to separate. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You see it, all right, cool. She bad. You see it, all right, you keep moving on. It's only the dude that's gonna sit there and be like, ooh, and just start like.
She don't get it.
She's a coach on a women's team, though, right? She's a women's TikTok.
She's a women's
assistant
basketball, somewhere in Texas, basketball coach.
So how is that even a distraction? If
right, and it's college.
It's only a distraction because they want to make it a distraction.
They were like, oh, people barely want to go to see women's basketball, so why would she be like that? Child, please. It's her natural curvation. She said women are naturally open with their girlfriends. Okay, this was the last thing we're talking about. And they've opened up and been vulnerable with each other. Yeah, we're natural. Everything else is second nature. Trash Can Waves, it agrees with you, Lindell. He like, listen, y'all think we over there doing stuff. He said, no, we do stupidish. Fart, light fires, all that stuff. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't even, she's showing me. Oh, okay. Y'all keep talking. Shelly is really having issues.
Yeah, we do the weirdest. Like wrestle. We'll just wrestle. We'll do dumb stuff like walk by somebody and literally try to poop in their face. It's just stuff.
Boys are so dumb.
Boys are gross.
Y'all are so
we are.
Boys are gross. But yeah, no, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's not a distraction.
I don't think so either.
I can't. So here's the next question that I said. What if this was high school? I still wouldn't have had a problem. I've seen high school coaches dressed like that.
No.
I've seen high schoolers dressed like that.
Right. That's a whole nother story. All right, child, she is still struggling. She struggles streaming. So anyway, yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I think she good to go. Let's get into some other stuff. Let's see, what's this? All right, y'all, this is pretty much for us. I thought this would be funny to talk about. Actually, no, let's
Jaden, can you turn that down a little bit, please, buddy? Please.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Buddy.
Turn it down over there, buddy.
Hey, buddy, turn it down. Buddy. All right, so
I mean, I had to keep it PG. That thing would have ended up with an N-word real quick. So
right, you can drop it. It's just not so many. So
I got see.
So he's like, no, you telling me how many I can drop? No. So the Super Bowl. The halftime show, like some people are really having issue with it. They feel
Ain't no
like,
some people.
huh?
Them folks. You know exactly who it is.
No.
Ain't no some people.
No, I heard some of us have a problem with it.
But remember, Harriet wouldn't have saved everybody either. So some of them N-word shit like, look, no, we let them stay over there now. Y'all know y'all got black folks that y'all will not invite to our house. So that's how it is. Y'all do too much. You can't come over here. You do too much.
The folks is definitely having a problem with it, for sure. Some of them. And Alan was listening to somebody's podcast, and he was saying how it was a father and a son, and the dad was like, "Why everything got to be about race?" And the dad and the son, they're white people, and the son made such a good point that I never thought about. He was like, "Dad, how come when it's all white people, black people watch it, they don't complain or whatever, but then the minute there's a lot of more black people, you guys have a problem with it or whatever." I heard a podcast, black lady called in or whatever, and I'm only mentioning race so we can just clarify because those for the purpose of the conversation. She said Eminem is a clout chaser. Ma'am, don't do that to Eminem. Don't do that. But no, not to Eminem. Don't do that. Eminem is a clout chaser. He shouldn't have been on the stage, all this other stuff. What did y'all think of the commercials? Like the fact that I can't remember any of the commercials.
I can't remember not one commercial.
Not one commercial.
I remember the ones I need to remember.
Which one?
All the superhero movies. I'm good.
Oh, well,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All the movies, I'm good.
Oh, I can see
it's not like it was in the past where
I got one that y'all remember.
Which
that
one?
Damn bouncing QRC code because everybody was there trying to catch it. So
Charles was too. He was like, okay, it's coming. I'm like, I don't think it works, Charles.
At one point, I'm sitting up there and I was like, I'm not doing it because I was like, what could this possibly be? Like, what are we advertising? So it just bounced. And then I like, you know what? Let me see. Doggone Bitcoin. I'm like, or whatever, Coinbase or whatever. I was like, nope. And I was waiting on Doritos. Doritos came like in the second quarter or like the second set of commercials because I was like, okay.
I was waiting on the Clydesdale. We don't get the Clydesdales no more?
Nope.
Damn Peter.
Peter said no.
That's what it was. Peter mad.
Yep. So that and then
the Pringles commercial.
That was, but like my friend said, they was like, listen, Pringles, you took it a little bit too far. Remember they showed the Pringles and we was like, okay, I'm with it. Oh, okay, Pringles. That was a bit much. It was a bit much, but just like overall, because wasn't that was
the bud, whatever.
Mm-hmm. But the only thing with them is they was advertising their new seltzer water, their little spritz water.
Can y'all send me a link on my Facebook or something so I can get off my phone because the struggle is real with the juice over here.
I will. But also your cousin keeps popping. Can y'all see her?
No.
Okay, y'all can't. Let me show y'all.
Do you want me to message? You want me to send it to your messenger, Linda?
Yeah. So I can.
Yeah, it's Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll wait for you. And while I do that, I'm gonna show y'all a picture of Shelly. This is not funny, but it's funny because she keeps popping in, and I'm like, ma'am,
What you doing?
You doing too much.
Yeah.
It's in her settings. You know how in your settings you have to allow StreamYard to be on your camera and stuff, and she doesn't know how.
Call her cousin times 2.
Oh. We're not doing that. I was gonna give y'all a speech. Don't come up here cutting up.
They're gonna take right now. Tech is
away, cousin.
Tech right now.
It ain't working. It's not working.
Tech is right there for her.
Right.
Leo. What's up?
Let me show you.
Who is Leo?
Shelly. Oh. Lindell, get off of here. We'll see you in a minute.
Huh?
I think she sent it.
Yeah, I'm about to connect right now.
I just text y'all. Okay, I remember. I don't remember the Sopranos.
I don't remember that either.
I don't remember
see what's
any
going
commercial.
on.
Karma. Private chat. Don't do that. Oh, you can hear me. You can hear me. Okay. Okay. Y'all ain't gonna laugh at me. No, it's hilarious. She's in the private chat. Do y'all see it?
Yes.
Don't do that. Yeah.
She left. I don't know what I just Talea and Cookie. Check y'all's
I see you.
I see it.
So Sopranos coming out yeah, I don't remember that.
I don't remember that
either.
either.
Shelly, we don't see you. Oh, wait. Oh, that's all right. I'm gonna remove. Okay, perfect. He'll be back. So let me add him to the stream. There you go.
Hey,
like, what the hell?
I mean, what's the problem? I switched to. Never mind.
That's it. That's better. That's better. That's better. Double cousin. Shoot. Come
on. Lindell.
Yes.
My mom said that's a real big dog.
It is.
She watching.
Yeah, she watching.
Hey,
shout out to Anime. Hey, Anime.
Hey, Anime. So, before we get on to the other stuff, I know that my cousins, at least these two. Oh, see, I always do that wrong. That one. No, that one. That one and this one right here. They have social media stuff that I want you guys to know about, but also they have so Talea has an Etsy store. Okay, I'm IT challenged. Yes. I don't know what, like she has to go in her phone setting. Maybe I'm gonna say that next time. Let me text her.
Or Linda,
Shelly, go into your phones.
Call your cousin, Lynn.
Help. She said IT help desk. Lindell speaking. I don't like low key. I ain't even playing. Low key, do that like that. Y'all, they done took over the private chat. I'm gonna exit the private chat and I'm gonna let y'all do whatever. So where'd she go?
I mean, it you know.
She said, "Don't laugh, y'all." Lindell in the private chat. Let him walk you through it. All right. Talea.
Yes.
Your Etsy. What are you doing now?
Right now I do hoodies, shirts. I'm trying to do like ornaments, Black Santa ornaments. That's one thing I really am trying to do.
That's a good idea.
Trying to get with a producer to make Black Santas, because the ones you see,
anything is hot
right
now though. Black anything.
Like, so trying to find a producer that actually will go into production and stuff. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. But I make the ornaments myself with polymer clay. And then it's just like spirit wear.
You do tumblers
like that. Mm-hmm.
Tumblers. I'm doing that because I know you got to stick your hand in the tumbler to do it. I don't know why I did that. It's more like I do a lot of spirit wear right now because it's basketball season and stuff like that. Are you helping her, Lindell?
Ain't nobody said, I just checked my phone.
So Talea, if you can, drop your Etsy store in the chat so that way people can have it and then I can highlight it every now and then. I was supposed to do that. And then Go Live Films. What you up to, sir?
I actually starting a web series called Naturally Melanated, where I kind of highlight all and everything black chocolate. I'm actually branching off to do a documentary where I'm highlighting Black women.
Yeah.
I do my first 2 episodes tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
Really good content. Like, and so your YouTube is Go Live Films still, right?
Yep.
Okay, so that's where you can find you.
Go Live Films is the umbrella and everything is under that. Just trying to bring content because I want to make some money to make some films that I want to make.
Right.
That stuff costs.
Right. And what you call it? Miss COVID put a wrench in your situation because you was right in the middle.
Oh, she put about 7 wrenches in. 7.
Yeah.
How did that? My boy, we did. He was able to still do stuff, but a lot of people ain't want to come out, and it was a mess. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing right now.
All right, Shelly, don't go nowhere. Go to the private chat, and Lindell's gonna walk you through it while we go to the next funny thing or whatever. So the private chat is right on the right side or my right. And while we wait on that, let's go to the next one. So I thought this was hilarious. Let me see. What is this? Okay, I thought this was funny. Y'all, single guys never shoot their shot, but them MFers with wives and girlfriends empty the clip. I thought this was so. I gotta say, yeah. That's all I'm gonna say is yeah. What seems to be the issue that I can't? I'm not reading it. Yeah, I thought this was funny because I have a lot of women on my channel that are single, and don't just ignore them. Just ignore them. I have a lot of women on my drinks are here. There's a lot of single women in my on my channel, and we talk about single dating and all that other stuff all throughout the times. And one thing that they say is like the dating scene is trash right now. But the biggest thing is the people that they want to talk to, they're not the ones that's interested. So in other words, free men that don't have someone or whatever. And I was like, yeah, that I could see that being a problem. So
but you know what?
What?
You women changed the game.
How?
Because women controlling that, because when you guys started accepting the bare minimum from us,
come on now.
We started, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you're right.
Once y'all started doing that, we was like, all right, cool. If I don't have to put in as much effort and do everything, like for instance, like with the music. Back in the days, we used to sing about it. It was the illusion of sex and illusion. Now it's just like because most women like, I don't want that. Just get
he frozen.
Straight to the point. So now that's what we sing about, going straight back, because we only, a man only go as far as a woman let him. Right. So being that this is what y'all give us and tell us what y'all want, then that's what happened. And now what happened is it's too much of it, and y'all want to kind of reel it back, but it's too much.
Is it the bare minimum? Is it the bare minimum, or women? The roles have changed. I feel like this whole conversation about aggressive women, you know, the tradition is there's not too much tradition anymore.
But
so would it be called? Is it the bare minimum, or is it the feminist? Because a lot of people are saying it's the feminist move. I don't need a man. Like, so because I don't need you, I only need you for one thing.
For one thing, right?
But the thing about that is, it's weird because, and that's another generational curse. Mm-hmm. Because, I believe what happened is most of the women in that generation were taught you don't need a man, meaning that don't make it feel like you need a man to move you this way, or don't feel like you need a man to do this. And now that's stuck. And so now everybody walks around like that. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. So now it's like, why do I want to entertain that? So even though it's a small percentage of women that say that, that's just what gets uplifted. That's
so
what.
So you think women? Because I really, at first I was like, is it really the bare minimum? But if you're saying it's the bare minimum, then it's the bare minimum. So
y'all don't require, a lot of women don't require. You have more women right now that are proud to be side chicks because they don't have to deal with the drama of the man. They don't have to come home with the drama. I know what he's here for. He's just, you know, if I get dinner out the deal, I'm winning. But I'm just here for him to knock it back right quick, and he go home. Let her deal with that. And and as long as you guys are accepting of that, then that's what we're going to. It's like I told my friend all the time. She asked me, why do men always send peen pics? I said, because if a man sent 10 peen pics and all 10 got him sex, and to get to that 11th one, it's like, all right, whatever. I got 10 chicks off the last one. You the one that whatever, something wrong with you. So I'm going to number 12. You know what I'm saying? So in order for him to stop.
Come on, Buffer.
Come on, Buffing.
Come on, Buff.
He preaching right.
Look, keep going.
I'm just saying, you know. That's how
no, you were frozen at a very, very
He was like, and we was like, okay.
Hey, that was one of the Negro guys. Like, no, he's talking too much. Freeze.
Yeah. That was the band code. Shut up. So, okay. So then I have a question for you. What's the difference between accepting the bare minimum or accepting certain things or walking with someone in grace? Because we all have stuff. And so what's the difference? Give us game. Give the ladies game. Because put us on game.
Wait a minute.
I tried to get your brother on.
Listen,
women are very forgiving.
I tried to get your brother on, but he in the studio.
No, it's
women are very forgiving.
Very.
Which is true.
How far should that go when it's okay? Now she just accepting the bare minimum.
See, to me, the game changed when I had 2 daughters, so I can't be. I can't be. Because I give them the game,
right?
Because I don't want nobody out there doing them any. Even though I know they're going to get got, it's inevitable. Everybody gets got at least once or twice.
What? At least I'm just kidding.
Everybody, it happens to everybody.
At least
one. Give me the game,
right? Yeah,
but it just depends. Like
I can't. Hold on, Shelly. I can't even click on it to let you on. Oh, this is okay. Let me see. Go ahead.
I still can't talk.
I can't talk to y'all. It won't let me use the mic.
It's not she has to go into her mic.
Does she have something else? Ask her, does she have another program or something that's open that might use the mic? Tell her to close everything.
Oh, text her my number and I'll mute. So just text her my number.
I can't talk. Okay. Yeah, because I can't talk because I'm hosting.
Text her my number.
All right, Shelly, I'm gonna text you Cookie's number and then y'all walk through this because y'all listen now.
Walk with
this is struggle streaming. Right. The struggle is real. I don't even know how to. Okay, that's Shelly. All right. So what you're saying now, that's okay. Let me see what the comments are saying. You need Trash Can Ways up there. He wrote the game book. Exactly. I think all dudes got the book.
Oh no, I got a chapter or 2 in the book now.
Single guys never shoot their shot. So where? So
I think.
Is that a phase?
The single guys don't shoot that. Maybe I'm talking too much. They done messed up again. No, I don't think that it's that we don't shoot our shot. I think when we do shoot our shot, it's you don't know what you're going to get. You know what I mean? I've been in situations where I say what's up to a female and she straight stone face. All right, cool, I'll let you later. Or either I did an event last year and I was trying to keep the lady from getting hit and I tapped on the shoulder and she turned around and gave me the look like peasant, don't touch me.
I believe that.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear that a lot.
I'm like, yo, I'm trying to keep you from getting hit.
I hear that a lot in these YouTube streets when we talk about relationships and stuff like that. Like I was going to do a series on that, talking about the toxic attitudes of women, specifically Black women, how it's celebrated. You know, I got attitude. I'm mean. I'm this and that. And it's like, sis, but that's not cute. That's not cute. Men don't think that's cute type thing.
We like a little, like I like a little hood, like a tenchy bit of hood.
A little sauce.
Yeah, I like to know that you can go from corporate to ghetto at the drop of a dime. I like that. I love
Period. Period.
So
right.
But when you just like all the way on 10, it's like, all right, cool. I know what category to put you in. It's just like for instance, we'll say a lot of the women that's on Twitter or TikTok shaking. We gonna look.
Yeah.
We gonna look, but we know what category to put you in. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna all right, cool, boom, all right, cool, yeah. So anytime you pop up, we're gonna look at you.
Where he go? Girl, his internet said no. So yeah, I saw that meme and I was like, okay, yeah, they talking and they working it out. You can't see what's happening right now. It's hilarious. Lindell should be back. When I see how these sisters are out here in these streets carrying on, it makes me hug my wife even tighter. That's the way I feel about the dating game. I mean, do you have a lot of single friends, Talea?
No.
Right. See,
no.
A lot of my followers are single, but most of the people that I know are married. And the horror stories that they have, I'm like, no, thank you. No, thank you at all. So I don't want to move on to the next one. Okay, so she's helping her, and Lindell is somewhere. I don't know. How are you looking on time?
Oh, I'm fine. His game's not till 7, and we're like 15, 20 minutes away. So it's a playoff game.
I was just saying they're the playoff games. Our basketball team is doing very well also. Oh, there you go. There you are.
I keep telling you, that's the man guys. They upset
That's
with
the
me.
man guy saying, if you don't shut up,
something happened. Look,
so,
okay, there we go.
Yeah.
It's just you know what the thing is though, because it's disturbing because I need to know, my thing is, how do we fix it? You know what I'm saying? We understand we all did each other wrong. We may have a slight edge because I don't believe most women wake up in the morning and say, I think I'm gonna go get me some side stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's mainly us, because for us it's an accomplishment, it's notches on our belts.
Right.
So y'all don't really do it that way. Most of y'all, it has to be damn near a geological event to make y'all go out there and cheat. It is what it is. But how do we fix it? Because the one thing I hate is we doing all this bickering, all this fighting, all this there. And to me, white folks sitting back like this, like these Negroes ain't gonna never get it together.
Nope. And I say that because, you know, a lot of people that I follow, they're having these conversations every day of the week on YouTube. And my thing has always been, us talking to each other is one thing, but if you don't get offline and do the work that needs to be done offline, what's the point? So I think really, really understanding, and we say no serious topics on Friday, but whatever. I say it's the direct reflection of the breakdown of the family. When you think about it, most of our aunts and uncles, how many of them had long marriages? I can't think of one.
No, but you know what Terrence said the other day? He said a lot of this is rooted in what took place during slavery, because when they broke the black man in front of the black woman, it was, we couldn't protect them. So now that spilled over into generation to generation. Because I asked my mom one time, like, why did when the government came with the checks, why did y'all take the checks over keeping the man in the house? She was like, because it was guaranteed money. And most of the dudes wasn't really working like that anyway, and they was leaving, so we took the guaranteed money. So now, you know.
He said the manosphere keep unplugging you. Yeah, and so to your point, I know that, I mean, we've been married, I mean, we knocking on almost 30 years. That's unheard of as far after Grandma and Papa, for sure. Right. Literally. And I think Central's been married for a minute too, but not I think he has been. They got married a year before we did. So I know it's possible, but also it came from a shift in a mindset saying, you know what do we want for our kids? What's the legacy that you're trying to leave for your children? Do you want this broken? Like that's how it's going to change. You good?
Me?
No. Cousin in the back. Oh, XDMC says I'm going on 32 years.
Congrats.
That's what's up.
Nah, but you know what? It depends, because I stayed. I got divorced in 2012, but I stayed there trying to help out till about 2016. Divorced. Yeah. And up until last year, my daughter was like, "Dad, I wish you left."
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? She said, I really and truly wish you had left, because here I am thinking I'm doing a good thing, staying in the house, but she said everybody was unhappy.
Right. Because longevity doesn't mean quality.
Right.
So, you know, she's miserable. I'm miserable. The whole family, and I'm doing my best to try to be there and help out with everything. It was rough.
Yeah.
But to hear her say, "I wish you would have moved out," was crazy.
No, stand together for the kids never works. That. Do you see her? No, I don't see it. Let me kick. Okay, you fixed all her settings. Oh, you're muted. Sorry. I'm gonna unmute you. Unmute Mike. It's not letting me unmute you. Wow. So
mute me, put me in.
All right, you in. No.
I just heard her.
No, that was Cookie. It wasn't Shelly.
Oh.
I'm gonna kick her out. Tell her to come back in. There we go. She's gonna have to come back in. Shoot, it might be my thing, but I can see all y'all. Yeah, it's just, just realizing what you want different.
But to go back to the thing, so we don't get too far. Single guys, they do shoot their shot, but you just get tired of, it's like rolling the dice. You don't know what you're gonna get that day. You know what I mean? You don't know if you're gonna get
so it's the flip side then. A female taken, so going back to this meme, a female that already has a spouse or taken, she's easy. You already know it is what it is.
You already know. I don't have to do too much work. All I gotta do is catch the right one that's unhappy.
Wow.
And if she's unhappy, I know I got plenty of players in that game. If she's unhappy, it ain't much I have to do. And what happens is women don't realize it, but you give us the blueprint. Man, he don't never buy me no flowers. I ain't never had nobody come sit with me during lunch. So what you think I'm about to go do? I'm about to send you flowers. As a matter of fact, I'm bringing you flowers so we can have lunch. You know what I'm saying? You don't give us the blueprint. So now, while y'all telling us what you don't get, you know what I'm saying? It's easy for us to say, "Oh, I'm swoop in, boom." So now y'all like, "Oh, he really loves me. He cares." But no, you don't told him what you ain't getting. So it's easy to you know what I mean? Like I tell my daughter all the time, if a man say he love you, oh man, it's about to mess up now. If a man tell you he love you, tell him to show you something other than physical. Right. It has to be something other than physical. You know what I'm saying? And that's
physical.
I mean, I gotta check my car. I gotta check my brakes before I get in the car tonight.
Listen, they're gonna get you because you're right. Physical and things. It has to be,
It has to be more than that. It has to be to me, it has to be on a deeper level. And that's the thing. What happens is we as men, we don't even raise our standards. So what happens is most women think all I got to do is have sex with him and feed him. No, I can cook.
Right.
I know how to clean my house. Sex ain't hard to get. If I don't feel like being bothered, there's too much stuff out there to you know what I'm saying? So
it is that notion that men are just that simple, and that is not true. Men are not like, oh, you should be able to feed him, girl. Like, really? No, like, what man he ain't that simple. Nope. Men are not that simple, for sure. Nope. At least my husband's not that simple. No.
It's that man. It's way too, like, what level of person are you dealing with? Like, man, I need more than that. I need more than that.
We're gonna go to the next one. She's backstage, but I don't see her. Did you see her? Yeah, I can't see her. Why are you muted?
So it says you're allowed to have 10 people. Are you on?
She got so much to say and she's trying to get in.
I don't know. Hold on. Did you find out?
It does say, so Mari just sent me a picture. It does say she's backstage. It says your device is not connected though, Mari. So let me mute and
yeah.
Wait a minute. It's about to y'all about to add more sisters? I'm about to get jumped.
Cousin child. No, she's backstage, Cookie, but she has to she literally has to go to her settings. Or tell her go to Safari, or I connect through Safari. So make sure she's not in Chrome. Anyway, I'm gonna and we're gonna have, if Shelly Kemp come in here. Did y'all hear about this story with this little girl? Let me share. This little girl competing at a swim meet. It's gonna get better. It's not all black stories or whatever, but this last story with the coach made me think of this story.
Is the one on top?
Huh?
Oh yeah, I read about that one.
Yeah, so this girl competed with the YMCA, and she had Black Lives Matter on her swimsuit. And so we debated last week, was it too much? Because at first the refs was like, no, you can't compete. And then NAACP, they called them, oh, whatever. And I think the people just didn't want their smoke, and they let them. Okay, nope, I don't see her. God, leave. And they didn't let her. Lindell, without a green screen, that virtual background is trash to me.
Yeah, I just saw that.
I was like, oh,
It's
geez.
not enough light.
No, it's so yeah. So the question was, do you think that it was harmless? Now I'm coming from, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
It's right now the best. Like what I was just saying, the only thing you can do right now with the young folks is just get out of the way, let them do what they do. Because we older folks, we may be like, I may not do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to push the envelope. Blah blah blah. But you know what I mean. They have a little bit more.
They don't care.
They have zero. They lost all their F's like long time
right.
ago. So,
but as a coach, I'm like, no, she know better.
As a coach, yeah, it's. But see, here's the thing. As a coach, it wasn't like she just walked in there and that was the first time you seen her. I'm pretty sure she had to either I don't know, do a lap or two or change. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
At what point did you see? You know, I can see she walked out there in a robe, but then ta-da!
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? So the coach had to be cool with it up until that point, and I don't know.
That's a very good point, because even as a coach, I didn't think about warm-ups and everything, because I was thinking from a coach like, hey, that's not our uniform. That's not, and it's not for school. It was for the YMCA, but still, there's a standard swimsuit that doesn't have Black Lives Matter. If you go to the swimmers section, it don't have that stuff on it. So that's a very, very good point. What you say?
The only thing that makes me mad about it is if Black folks are the only one that gets told you celebrating too loud. You know what I mean? I've never heard anybody say anything like, "Oh, get rid of Black History Month." I never heard anybody say anything about get rid of Hispanic Heritage Month.
No.
I never heard anybody say get rid of freaking St. Patrick's Day or anything like that.
You're right.
It's always us. It's always we have to tone our stuff down. We're too loud. You know what I mean?
Good point.
There are a lot of words like everybody just because we took the N-word and made it cool. White folks want to use it and be like, yeah, and you get mad when we say no, but I've heard people in every community use the word that's offensive to them. I hang around my gay friends; they use the F-bomb all day, and I'll be like, what?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Women, y'all drop the B-bomb all day amongst each other. You know what I mean, and nobody say you, and then you will never say anything to someone of the Jewish community, and if they say, hey, this is offensive, you see what happened to Whoopi, but it's just us. We tell you that you can't use the N-word, y'all go ballistic.
Yeah.
Why is it? What is it with us? We be over here minding our chocolate business.
Chocolate?
And then and you know what I'm saying? And y'all too loud. You can't wear that swimsuit. If that was the LGBTQ plus IA flag, whatever, you wouldn't have said anything.
Get them letters absolutely correct at this point.
You wouldn't have said anything.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? If it was somebody else, if it was a Puerto Rican flag or whatever, and I'm like, I want everybody to fly their flag. Go do your thing. But why is it when it come to us, we're too loud?
Okay. What you say, Talea?
Kind of like the kid who had his dreads cut.
Right.
Yes.
You have people there, I'm sure, have long hair, buns and everything, but once it was never a problem. But then the coach not even sticking up for him.
Girl.
And so when I read this article, she said it wasn't even about, she said it's not political. She specifically had this done because it was a special race. She specifically had it made, and she said it's not political. I'm not trying to make a statement. why can't I just say Black Lives Matter for me? That I'm a Black person swimming and I matter in this swim environment.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with something they say we don't know how to do.
Right.
Listen, my kids can swim their tail off.
Ain't no playing in the pool.
Listen, Thomas Primus made sure of that. Don't play. Shoot. Cookie, read the chat, the private chat. They are really working to get her on. So yeah, when we were talking about the lady with the coach's uniform, it reminded me of her. But I'm gonna stop sharing that for a little bit.
I was using my Android with no problem.
I'm out. Look, I don't know, but this is a running joke that we have with Ron though, with the Android. That's why I said that. I'm gonna drop her down. Jesus, they will need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them. I'm gonna show you again.
I'm telling you, tell them to cancel all programs, cancel everything that they're doing.
She cracking up.
Because other microphones, like say for instance, if you was doing something else, and it may still have the microphone logged into another app. So either the one or two things you could do is cancel everything or reboot the machine, reboot the phone.
Or go on her laptop at this point.
Yeah, that'll work too.
Go to your laptop.
Jaden, what you doing, buddy?
His name Jaden?
Yeah, Jaden.
I cannot. All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Ma'am.
Man, my sis looks stressed over there, man.
Look at her, y'all.
She looks stressed out over there. Boy, that thing ain't right. That thing ain't right. Hey, you over there? Hey, sis.
She is dying on this phone, y'all.
Hey, sis, you over there like you trying to teach kids how to do multiplication by 9.
I feel like I'm back in therapy.
Listen, triggered. Look, I'm about to tell her just call Vanell. He'll help you.
And then the other one got all the degrees in IT, and he got me on the phone doing it.
Listen, I was telling the call. I'm telling her just reboot the phone.
What is she?
Phone. She on the computer now.
So what's wrong? But I bet she's trying to.
Tell her to download this software called AnyDesk. I'll remote into a machine and take a look at it. Okay.
No, we're not doing that. Right, we're not doing that.
All right, sorry.
Because Shelly will not be able to download any of that.
Huh?
Is she able to see the private chat?
She can see the private chat. She can see everything, but down where it says backstage is a black screen. Her camera isn't connecting.
But she should have been able to connect on her phone.
It was doing the same thing on the phone.
And they said it was doing the same thing on the phone.
All right, tell one of them to use their phone. Use one of the kids' phones.
Mari, where your phone? Use your phone, Mari.
Upstairs.
Okay,
let's try on your phone real quick.
Try it on your phone.
Tell y'all to get Apple. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, yeah. I could have got Apple like a year or two ago.
Who is that? Mari over there fussing. We going to the next subject because we on a time frame. Listen. You know what, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I am Melissa Berrien. Y'all know what we do on Friday, Sippin' and Just Saying. It's a little unconventional over here. I got the cousins with me, and they're not social media people, most of them. But the one we're trying to get logged in definitely is not. So if y'all logging in, y'all like, hell, this is what she do every Friday. No, it's not. But it's about to be a whole comedy relief with my cousins every week or every other week. But anyway, welcome back. Hopefully before the last 5 minutes of the stream, she gonna be able to come in. Then she gonna want us to go back and talk about everything. And I'm be like, ma'am, you done lost your mind.
She said you already know because she got topics.
No, she don't get to bring topics. What is that?
That was me. Sorry.
Oh, that was you. No. That's fine. I didn't know what it was. I'm going to the next thing. These two. Don't do my best friend like that. Listen, have y'all watched his documentary?
No, I didn't know he had one.
Yeah, I look at it when it come across Netflix. I'll be like, He I don't know. Whatever.
Y'all, I watched his documentary. I did a review on it yesterday. Check that video out. But when I had a different view of him, and then a lot of stuff was confirmed about it when I started watching the documentary. And a long story short is I do think that he has a mental problem, mental health issues, but I also think that as a result of losing his mom, that broke him like no other. And we're seeing a mental, you know how they say narcissist, because I'm not gonna sit up here and diagnose my boy, my man. So, but you know how they say the worst thing you could do with the narcissist is break up their family or take the things that they hold dear. And I think that's just what we're seeing. We're seeing him just really panic because he know it's over.
Yeah, it's. I don't know him to speak on him, but the stuff that we're seeing that you putting before us is definitely, and we can always say he used to have certain episodes, but it's like you said, it got worse when his mom died.
Mm-hmm.
His mom to me was a sinner. You know what I mean? And
when you watch the documentary, it's raw footage of a friend. So like, you know how you and your homeboy, y'all making films and stuff like that.
Yeah.
His friend followed him because he was like, yo, Lindell about to make it, so let me follow him around and just really document all of this. So it's raw footage, and so you see him and his mom and their connection, and they were thick, but she also was his grounding. She kept him grounded, and so she always talked about him not being arrogant, all of that. So yeah, I want to laugh.
He wilding right now.
Yeah. He need to leave her alone.
But you know what? I saw a picture the other day of Kanye, some other dude, Kid Cudi, and Pete Davidson in the studio.
Pete Davidson?
Yeah, they were all in the studio. I'll see if I can find that picture. And I think I saw. With that being said, I can see why he mad, because if we ride and we in the same room, we chilling, I'm inviting you to the studio, and then you go after my wife. You didn't go after my girl. Like,
you need to watch the documentary, because that's exactly what I said. If you watch the documentary, you see his relationship with Jay-Z, all these people who he's wilding out on now. You can see why, because you're like, why aren't they there for him? Because they're not. So what? Text me, Cookie. What I was about to say. What was you gonna say? So here's my question as the resident male on the panel right now. Have you ever wild out like that? Or have you ever had to calm a friend down like you need to leave her alone?
Love will make you do some dumb stuff. Mm-hmm. I did some dumb stuff.
Listen, I learned how to drive a stick over love. Listen,
I ended
a
up
whole stick in the middle of Miami, going down not 441, 83rd Street, 83rd.
I ended up in Boynton Beach behind some love. So listen, but
I pulled up. He said, "You know how to drive a stick?" Today I do. Learned right there, putting all the way. Come here, best friend.
Tango, hush.
What happened to Shelly?
Look, was the first clip that we discussed. Man, listen. True? No, everybody on here said we don't get down like that.
No, bro.
No, and don't get Ron started. Do not get him started. Okay,
hey, you think they came up with that song "Go Best Friend" just out the blue?
Right.
Go best friend. Hey. All right. Hey.
Don't play at me.
Don't play.
You good?
I don't want to do that one. Let's spice things up a little bit.
You good?
Oh no, that's covering all of us up. Dang it. Yeah, y'all heard about these people?
No. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the girl, that lady that laced some cupcakes with some juice.
Yes, with husband juice.
Some Burger King stuff she did. Remember back in the day, Burger King, it was.
So anyway, Cookie, are you laughing? I can't see you no more.
Yes.
This is the couple. The wife decided that she was going to, as Lindell say, Burger King the kids cupcakes, and she sold them. She not sold them. Let me download that. Transparency is bugging me. We're covered for now, but just hold on. Lindell, you seen this story already?
Mm-hmm.
That school.
She put some extra frosting on the cupcakes.
That school would have been named after me by the time I was done. So anyway, y'all, this lady decided to lace the little kids' cupcakes.
Wow.
They get off of it because this not the first time them getting it. Okay, this is not the first time that they got in trouble for that.
Nope.
Which is sick. Sick. Yeah. And then
yeah, buddy.
This is on a lighter note. This one I thought was funny. This is Oklahoma is now allowing cops to substitute teach as they are hurting for teachers. It's a teacher emergency to the point where the cops have to substitute teach. I was like, man, that's crazy. Can you imagine?
Where is it that they're doing the National Guard or something?
I think it's that one. Cops, Oklahoma. I think I read it. It's Oklahoma. Let me see. New Mexico.
Yeah.
New Mexico.
Calling the National Guard.
Yep, calling on the National Guard to fill in as substitute teachers. That's crazy. But I'm telling you, most of my teacher friends are leaving the field like left and like they are jumping.
Yeah,
they are dipping like no other.
A lot of people leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did want to know. Terrence said he's on. Oh. I can't stand.
Oh, y'all in trouble now?
No, he's not on. He not on.
Your cousin. I mean, your brother. I cannot. It looked like him a little bit. I can't. Talea, tell me about the I didn't watch it. Y'all watched Tinder Swindler?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did.
You watched it, but did y'all watch it?
No. What is it?
I had to watch it. Yeah, tell us about it.
So basically, there's this guy. He was on Tinder and he was using these women to swindle money. He was saying that he was this guy named Simon Liev, and he was the son of this huge diamond person corporation. He was the son of, so basically he was tricking these women into giving him money, opening credit cards, Amex cards. Wow. And he would use one woman's money to go to Prague and I think he went like Dubai, all these places, and fancy clothes, cars, rooms, and basically Interpol got involved, and he ended up getting caught, but they couldn't do anything because they willingly gave the money. But when you look at some of the things and you see all the red flags, and you're like, how are you so gullible?
Yeah.
But were they considered red flags when he was doing it? You know what I'm saying? Because at the time,
like how slick was it?
Right. You know what I mean? Because remember, if he's filling the void, and remember I told you about that blueprint. If he was laying it out, it's easy to play on that.
Yeah. So the first woman that they showed, she had this fairy tale Disney, and yes, he played right into that, swept her off their feet. Like she messaged him, he messaged her, they matched, and then he sent her a message right away saying, where are you at? I'll send you a flight, come have dinner with me. He put her on an airplane, and she was just smitten. And from then on, he made himself seem like he was in trouble, that he was in this big business, diamond business, and he had enemies. He couldn't go anywhere, and he made up that he got beat up, and he had like 3 or 4 women at the time, and he was sending each of them the same pictures saying the same things, and they're connecting the dots. It was crazy.
Wow.
So see, that's the thing. So would that be one of the things that was considered a red flag because he needed help?
I think, okay, so it's kind of the
red flag, or definitely women should know. Like he shouldn't be asking you like, oh, I need help or whatever, and you dating him or whatever.
Okay, so I see the red flag is he's a billionaire. He's saying that he's a son of a billionaire, diamond billionaire.
Oh.
How are you needing money? Yeah, you have enemies, but how come, you know?
But but let me ask you a question. So he's that was his game. He was the son of a billionaire.
He's saying he was the son of a billionaire.
Because let's look at it like this. Jackie Chan cut off his son.
Right.
So it could be one of them situations where if I am a billionaire, I am because I don't want to do this or follow the family business, my family cut me off. It could be anything. It could be a legit story.
Oh, but it's not.
Yeah.
But he was saying he was in the business. He was saying he was in the business.
Oh.
It's kind of like, it reminds me of when you get those emails from, you know.
Oh my gosh. And they don't even try to switch them up. That's what made me mad. Like, you don't want to try to switch.
But I think with the first one, she okay, so he says he's the son of this billionaire. She looks and she sees the money. She sees the fairy tale.
She don't put her glasses on. Keep going.
She sees the fairy tale, and that's what, even as she's talking to the interviewer, you can still see how excited she is about everything. Even though he did her so wrong, you can see how he wants that fairy tale swoop off her feet kind of thing. And that's what
he made her feel good at that moment.
He made her feel special. And like Lindell said, you know that one American Greed story, that remember the one that he pretended to be a prince and he in jail now. But I mean, he was flexing and everything. But he was just living off everybody else's money that they were giving to him. He was like a white American dude pretending to be a Saudi prince. That thing was so funny to me.
It's funny how they quick to put people like that in jail, but meanwhile, you had a whole Harvey Weinstein or you had Jerry Epstein.
Lindell shuffling sound like.
Oh, or either you had Epstein doing what he's doing, and those were, you know what I'm saying, part of the.
Let me know when you're ready, Shelley.
Billionaire Boys Club, but ain't nobody rushing to arrest them. It's funny.
Exactly. All right, so I might have to check it out. I like stories like that. Swindle. But yeah, y'all got to check out the Kanye thing. Like, I'm not even a super fan of Kanye. I'm not. But I saw that it was out, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you know this was coming out. So I said, well, let me go watch. I'm a fan
of 2006 Kanye.
Huh?
The backpack Kanye.
I said, listen, braces Kanye. Freaking retainer Kanye.
Yep.
Listen. It's a good documentary because it lets you into why he's behaving the way he is now. Him and his mom was so close. Very, very close. So yeah, you guys got to watch that. Did you ever start watching Big Brother? Where'd she go? You ever started watching Big Brother?
I forgot.
That's going good.
I gotta watch that. I've been watching Abbott Elementary though, so I'm up on that. That was funny. Abbott Elementary is funny.
No, it is. Somebody, go ahead.
I'm on the second episode. I'm having a hard time trying to that and Grand Crew. I'm having a hard time.
You don't like Abbott?
It's all right. It's cool. Because I love the principal. The principal is my favorite character.
My husband loves her. He said, "Babe, that be you." And I'm like, I am not the principal. In my head, I'm more like Shirley Ralph, because as the older teacher, I'd be like, y'all working my nerves. He said, no. He said, just in general, he said, I could see you being her. I said, babe, that's not a compliment. But I think he just likes her as a character. He thinks she's hilarious. And I'm like, but I don't find that as a former educator, don't tell me I act like her. Please don't. But I think it reminds me of, I didn't appreciate The Office until I worked in the office. So when my husband watched Office, I was like, this is so stupid. I didn't understand it.
Oh my gosh.
The Office is my favorite. Hilarious. It's the same thing. If you don't work in a school, you probably won't identify with it too much, because I know those of us that work in the school will be like, yep, she remind me of her. Yep, she remind me of her. Like, yeah. So, because I know somebody that's a chef, Darius Cooks. He was like, all right, y'all told me to go watch it. I cannot get into it. So maybe that's why. Because I love The Office now, because I understand that The Office is hilarious. Now, do you think The Office could survive nowadays? Nah.
It's not much that can survive. It's not much of anything that can survive nowadays.
Nope.
And that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like you can't make it. You can't
joke. You can't nothing. What y'all think about cancel culture?
You can't really cancel nobody. You got fans. You got fans. I mean, people still listen to R. Kelly. People still listen to Michael Jackson. It is what it is. You got fans. You got fans. I mean, you probably won't.
Oh, we were supposed to cancel Mike.
I mean, I don't know.
I know we was canceling Michael Jackson.
Like I said, you can't cancel. Everybody want to try to cancel Harvey Weinstein, but you know how many movies you'll start watching?
True. Or products when they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna cancel Coke, bruh." It's a whole line of products under Coke. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
And it's like I think it's like I said, it's weird.
Yeah.
Because again, you can't, like, you just don't listen to them. Just don't listen. Like,
yeah.
I think that's a gift and a curse. I think it end up because people get desensitized, get like numb to it.
Right, desensitized.
And then where did your movement go?
Yep. Because y'all just canceling people left and right.
Right. When it's like, what?
Right. And that's just like that Whoopi thing. I understood what she was trying to say. Like, I don't think she meant it from a derogatory place at all or an anti-Semite place at all. Like, it is inhumane. Like that. I don't know. I didn't understand.
I don't know. I think the one thing that somebody said that made me think about it was like, yeah, I was not gonna say it was not. It wasn't about race, but if I see, and I don't know, I'm just asking. We can see that we black. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy to be discriminatory against us. We see it. But if you just see a white person, how do you know what that white person is from just looking?
Right.
Without diving deep in that background.
Yes. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So unless you go by and saying, oh, there's a certain feature that you know that only this type of individual has, then but just off looks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I had with like certain things with
they actually leaving you alone?
Huh?
Somebody right there?
Charles. Somebody just went in the kitchen. I don't know who that was.
You in the office downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They like, she too close. I want to go be nosy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's so cool. It's like with the it's like, say for instance with the anybody with the gay community or whatever. He was like, say, with a gay black man. He was a black man first. When he was born, he was a black. Right. They say he's gay. No, they say he's a black man.
They'll tell you that too.
Right. So now when you start acting a certain way, it's, I don't know you gay until you tell me, unless you just overly flamboyant, which is, it is what it is. But you can see me. I'm black. I'm black. You can see that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is what it is. It's just, again, it's just conversations that I believe that just need to be had everywhere.
Exactly. I think that really is the point. And also, like, even when the summer of Black Lives Matter and all of that, you know, some of my white friends that were about it, they were very vocal. And then the other half was just like, I don't know what to say. And then half of them was just like, well, I'm not saying anything because I know I'm going to say the wrong thing. And I'm like, that's how come nothing's going to change. In a safe setting, without meaning any disrespect, we ought to be able to have the conversation, even if you say something that's downright ignorant, because then that's your opportunity to tell the person, like, okay, what you just said right there was problematic, like, and this is why, like, you don't say that, you know. So yeah.
But the thing is, it's like any other relationship. Like, as a relationship with your significant other, you're not going to continue to teach them to do the right thing if they're not willing to listen. You know what I mean? So right now they're at a point where, like, you can literally, when somebody says something to me like, oh, slavery was this, it's generational. The fact that if you made my dad sleep with my sister and they had a baby and you shipped that baby someplace else, you just took a part. I don't know. So now that baby goes, and so that's why I don't believe in the whole ancestry following that, because you can't, because y'all did so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now you literally can have family with family somewhere down the line because of what y'all did. You know what I mean? The fact that they ate us, that they cooked us and skinned us and ate and did all this stuff, and you want to say that, well, it was so long, but it's generated. I saw a TikTok today. This man broke down and said he was named after his grandfather was named after his slave, the person that owned him, and the stuff that he said he watched somebody sleep with the 13-year-old. And when he took that baby, you know what I'm saying? Either they was using our babies to catch alligators. You know what I'm saying? So don't tell us that because we're the only ones that you tell that to. You would never tell. You see what happened.
Everybody else to get over it.
See what happened when you mention anything about the Jewish community. Oh, it's a rap. Now that cancel culture real. You know what I'm saying? So it is.
We're gonna round it out because Talia gotta go.
All right.
I gotta have y'all back on. This was fun. I told you it wasn't too bad, Talia.
No, it wasn't.
It's fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. We just sit and chit chat and talk it up. Y'all make sure y'all check out their YouTube channel and their Etsy channel. Get your Etsy, your little I'm trying to make it make sense, but yeah. Oh, I got a bot. Hey, bot. Let's block you. Anyway. So anyway,
we gotta get Terrence on next time.
Yeah, we'll get Terrence on. I'm literally gonna make this unlisted because it kind of went south a little bit, but yeah, we got to get Terrence on, and then y'all got to come with stuff that y'all want to talk. Because usually the way me and Lauren do it, she'll find something and I'll find something, and then but we won't tell each other what we're talking about, and then bring it, and we just cook it, as they say, just chat it up. So it was fun. Thank y'all for joining me.
No problem.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'll let y'all know what y'all about to get into. I'm gonna go eat.
Playoff game.
I got to get into a writing session right now.
Yikes!
Wait for me to so we can finish writing the script. So
nice.
That's what I'm about to do.
Okay.
I gotta go figure out what we eating. What you eating, Missy?
I don't know. I gotta check with the old man and see.
Oh, it's 6:30 where y'all at, right?
7:30.
6:30 where I'm at.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking to y'all.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was like, what you mean? But I can't. Yeah. I was like, no, it's not. Anyway, let's close out the show and then y'all hang back real quick and we'll say goodbye. Properly in the green room. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. We're headed out. Hope y'all enjoyed. My cousins, we just sitting here shooting the breeze, doing gang, pew, 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 all that. Make sure y'all like this video, but it's gonna go into unlisted, or I may edit it, but I don't know. It depends. But anyway, thanks for watching. We out of here. Peace.
Bye.